Hi everyone, welcome back to IELTS Mini Talks. I hope you're all having a great day.
Hi, Amir. Hello, dear listeners. It's so nice to be here again.
How are you feeling today, Sarah?
I'm feeling great, thanks. How about you?
I'm doing well too. You know, lately I've been thinking a lot about issues that affect our daily lives.
Oh, really? That sounds interesting. Can you give an example? What kind of issues have you been thinking about lately?
Well, for example, one of the issues that really concerns me is air pollution.
Absolutely. It's a big problem everywhere. It affects our health, the environment, and even our daily routines.
Exactly. And since this is also a common topic in the IELTS Speaking exam, I thought it would be great to talk about it today in our podcast.
Yes, that sounds like a good idea. I'd be happy to discuss it.
So let's focus on this topic and try to answer one of the important questions related to it.
Sure, I'm ready.
But before we begin, we'd like to ask you to subscribe to IELTS Mini Talks and give the video a like. It really helps us grow and create more helpful episodes for you on a daily basis. All right, so the question I want to ask you today is, how can we reduce air pollution? And I want you to give me the first answer that comes to your mind when someone asks you this question.
All right. So the question is, how can we reduce air pollution? Let's see. I think we can reduce air pollution by using public transportation more. Also, people should plant more trees, and the government should control factories better. I think that TV programs can help people understand the dangers of air pollution too.
That's a very thoughtful answer. I like how your ideas cover different aspects of the problem and offer practical solutions. At the same time, for IELTS purposes, it's better to make your answers stronger with higher level vocabulary and more intricate sentence constructions, which would better showcase your English skills.
I like that idea, Amir. I'm all ears and can't wait to hear your suggestions.
All right, let's start with your first sentence. I think we can reduce air pollution by using public transportation more. The first thing I would do is change I think to I believe. The reason is that I think is perfectly fine in everyday English, but in IELTS speaking, using I believe sounds more confident and formal. It shows the examiner that you can express your opinion in a strong academic way. Next, using public transportation more is very simple. I would upgrade it to encouraging greater use of public transportation. This change does a few things. It turns the idea into a more professional, noun-based phrase. It sounds precise, and it shows you can use more complex sentence structures. Finally, I added the word significantly at the beginning of the action phrase. Instead of saying, we can reduce, it's much better to say, we can significantly reduce. This emphasizes the impact and shows you can use advanced vocabulary to highlight importance. So, putting it all together, the upgraded sentence becomes, I believe we can significantly reduce air pollution by encouraging greater use of public transportation.
Oh, I see. Adding significantly really makes it sound more convincing, and encouraging greater use feels much more formal. So my sentence changed from, I think we can reduce air pollution by using public transportation more, to, I believe we can significantly reduce air pollution by encouraging greater use of public transportation.
Great. Now, your second sentence. Also, people should plant more trees. First, also is fine in casual speech, but in IELTS, it's better to use formal linking words. So I changed it to in addition. It helps your speech flow and shows you can connect ideas smoothly. Second, people is a very general word. I replaced it with individuals, which is more precise and academic. It's a small change, but it improves your lexical range. So instead of also people should, it became in addition, individuals should.
Third, plant more trees is quite simple. I changed it to actively engage in planting more trees. This adds more complexity. It uses a phrasal verb structure, it shows initiative, and it demonstrates that you can use more advanced grammar and vocabulary. Finally, I added, as this helps absorb harmful emissions. This part explains why planting trees is important. In IELTS, giving reasoning is very valuable because it shows your ability to link cause and effect and to expand your ideas logically. So the full upgraded sentence is, in addition, individuals should actively engage in planting more trees, as this helps absorb harmful emissions.
Oh, that makes so much more sense now. It's not just a simple statement anymore. It actually shows why it matters. It feels much clearer and more meaningful this way.
Exactly. Now your sentence changed from, also people should plant more trees, to, in addition, individuals should actively engage in planting more trees, as this helps absorb harmful emissions. Now, let's look at your third sentence. And the government should control factories better. First, I replaced and with moreover. And is too basic for formal speaking, and using moreover shows you can use more sophisticated linking words to build your answer. Next, should control factories better is vague. I changed it to needs to implement stricter regulations to monitor and control industrial pollution. This is much more specific. It shows precise action, introduces advanced vocabulary like implement and stricter regulations, and demonstrates the ability to use multi-part sentences.
So what does the full upgraded sentence look like compared to my basic sentence?
We upgraded your sentence from, and the government should control factories better, to this. Moreover, the government needs to implement stricter regulations to monitor and control industrial pollution.
Wow, that really is much more formal and professional.
Finally, your fourth sentence, I think that TV programs can help people understand the dangers of air pollution too. First, I removed I think that because it adds unnecessary padding to the sentence. In IELTS Speaking, examiners prefer concise and direct language that delivers the idea without hesitation. When you remove this phrase, the sentence becomes cleaner, more fluent, and shows stronger control of English. Second, instead of just saying TV programs, I specified educational TV programs and campaigns. This gives more detail, which shows the examiner that you can add precision and variety to your vocabulary. Third, help people understand the dangers is simple. I upgraded it to play a vital role in raising public awareness about the serious dangers of air pollution. This is a more advanced phrase, shows strong vocabulary, vital role, raising public awareness, serious dangers, and demonstrates your ability to use formal expressions. Finally, I replaced to at the end of your sentence with lastly, which is added to the beginning of the sentence. This helps with cohesion, signals that it's the final point, and shows your ability to structure your answer clearly.
Wow, Amir, that actually changes the whole tone of the sentence. When you removed I think that, it immediately sounded more confident. And I really like how you changed TV programs to educational TV programs and campaigns. It feels very IELTS friendly, much richer and more specific. So now my sentence has become an absolutely professional sentence. We changed this basic sentence. I think that TV programs can help people understand the dangers of air pollution too. To this. Lastly, educational TV programs and campaigns can play a vital role in raising public awareness about the serious dangers of air pollution.
Now, Sarah, I'll repeat the question, and I want you to give me a professional, high-scoring answer this time. Do you think you can do that?
Of course I can. With all the useful tips and suggestions that you gave me, now I can give a perfect answer to the question.
All right then. How can we reduce air pollution?
I believe we can significantly reduce air pollution by encouraging greater use of public transportation. In addition, individuals should actively engage in planting more trees, as this helps absorb harmful emissions. Moreover, the government needs to implement stricter regulations to monitor and control industrial pollution. Lastly, educational TV programs and campaigns can play a vital role in raising public awareness about the serious dangers of air pollution.
Amazing. That's a clear, natural, and complete answer. It sounds much more advanced than the first version and would score higher in IELTS Speaking.
Yeah, I can see that. These changes make a huge difference in how natural my answer sounds.
And now we want to hear from you too, dear listeners. Think about the question, how can we reduce air pollution? And try to give your own answer using some of the tips we discussed today. Don't put so much pressure on yourself to make perfect sentences. We are not here to be perfect from the very beginning. We are here to improve ourselves step by step and day by day. So just try to answer this question using at least 2 advanced vocabularies that you learned today. Nothing highly professional or weird.
Exactly, and write your answers in the comments down below. We'd love to see how you improve your sentences and make them more natural.
Totally. And if you enjoyed this episode and found it helpful, please like the video now and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the next one.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Keep practicing, and we'll see you in the next episode.